Okay, fine. So in this session, we will talk about the different type of operators that we use in Python. So in this session, we will talk about the type of operators and how we will utilize these operators in different part in Python programming language. So let's start. Firstly, what are the different type of operators in Python? So there are three types of operators we will use in Python. The first one is arithmetic operator. Second one is comparison operator, and the third one is a logical operator. So first one, let's talk about the first one, that is the arithmetic operator. The arithmetic operator we will use, from name it is clear, whenever we need to perform some calculations, we need to write some expressions, then we will use arithmetic operators. So there are a different type of arithmetic operators are available in Python. So here you can see all the operators. So plus is the similar one that we people are using in mathematics. Subtraction is also the similar one. But if we talk about multiplication, in normal mathematics we are using cross symbol, but here we will use asterisk symbol. So that is the important thing which we need to understand, that we will use here asterisk or star symbol in place of uh, cross symbol. Next important thing is for division purpose, and if we want to find the quotient after dividing a by b, then we will use slash symbol. So slash symbol will be used to find the quotient, and that quotient will be in the form of decimal only. So here the important thing which you people need to note down, whenever you will use slash symbol to calculate quotient, the quotient will always become in decimal number. And if you don't want decimal number, we want the integer part of quotient only, then we will use double slash symbol. And that is also called the floor division. The floor division means that whatever quotient we will get after using double slash symbol, it will be available without fractional parts, means the only integer part will be returned. Next one, many times we need to find out the remainder. So whenever we people want to find the remainder, we will use modular operator. So modular operator is used to find the remainder after dividing a by b. Now the next one is whenever many times we need to find a raised to the power b. So a raised to the power b, we will use double asterisk symbol. And the last one is, if we want to convert the positive number into negative number, we will use that negation uh, arithmetic operator. So these are the 7-8 different type of arithmetic operators we will normally use in Python. So let's see few examples. So suppose I have written 5/2. So 5/2, as I have already described, that slash symbol will always return quotient that is in decimal form. So here you can say the output will be 2.5. So here you can say it's clearly returning a float type of data, and the data type which will contain the decimal portion also. And similarly, if we will calculate 6/2, then the remainder will be 3. That is also you can see in decimal only. Uh, Second, if you will use double slash symbol, then the result, or it will return integer value of the quotient. So for example, 5/2 will return 2. You can easily check there is no decimal point. And similarly, if you will calculate 6/2, it will return 3. So whenever we want quotient with decimal, use single slash. If we want quotient value without decimal, we will use double slash symbol. That is the only difference between the slash and double slash symbol. Next important thing, whenever we will write expressions or various combination of multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, power symbol, and then many times we need to know that which operator will solve first. Which operator will solve first? So here we need to follow the rule, and the rule is PAM dash. PAM dash, P will indicate parenthesis, E means exponent, exponent means a to the power b, and M means multiplication, D division, A addition, and finally S subtraction. So means whenever any expression will come, firstly we will solve the bracket part, that is the parenthesis. After that we will solve the exponent, means a raised to the power b, and then multiplication, division, and lastly we will solve addition and subtraction parts. So let's see few example for better understanding. So here you can see in that particular example, I have used two symbol, that is the plus and multiplication. So as I have discussed in previous PPT, that the multiplication has higher precedence than addition symbol. So firstly 4 into 2 will solve. So 4 into 2 we know that 8 will come. Then minus 3 plus 8 we will get 5 output. Okay, so in this way the expressions will solve by using PEMDAS rule. Let's understand one more example. So here suppose I have taken 20 plus 30 slash 100, and in another example I have taken 20 plus 30, but that 20 plus 30 I have put inside the bracket or parenthesis. So let's discuss the first part. So here again I have used two operator, plus and division operator. So again as per rule the division part will solve first. So firstly 30 divided by 100 will solve, then 0.30 will be added to 20. In second case we are using parenthesis. So as per rule parenthesis part will solve first, means firstly 20 plus 30 will calculate it, means 50, then that 50 value will be divided by 100. So in that case 0.50 will be your output. Okay, fine. So next type of operators we will use in Python are the comparison operator or the relational operator. So let me clear, the comparison operator are also known as relational operator, and comparison operator will be used whenever we want to compare two values. Suppose I want to compare whether the height of one student is equal to height of another student, whether the salary of A employee is less than the salary of B employee. So whenever we need to do comparison of the values of two variable, we will always use comparison operator. So let's see what are the different type of comparison operators available in Python. So if we are uh, dealing for equality of the two variable value, we will use double equal to. Here be careful, single equal to we will use whenever we want to store right side value to the left hand side variable, and whenever we people need to perform comparison, we will always use double equal to symbol. That is the a less than b, a less than equal to b symbol, then a not equal to b we will use if we were comparing that whether a is not equal to b or a equal to b, that is the symbol for a greater than b, and finally a greater than equal to b. So this is the different six type of comparison or relational operators we will use in uh, Python. And the last or the third type of operators which we will use in Python are logical operators. So logical operators, whenever we are having a two conditions, I want to check whether the both the conditions uh, will exist or any one condition will exist. Whenever such type of things we need to check, we will use logical operators. So there are three type of logical operators available in Python, and these are AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. So AND we will use whenever we want to check whether both the conditions are true or not, or we will use when we want to check whether any one of the condition is true or not. And finally the NOT operator is used to check whether to inverse the output. So for example, if the final output is true and if we'll apply the NOT operator, then the true value or will change to false. And similarly, if there is a false is the output and we will apply NOT operator, then the false will be change to true operator. So not operator is used to revert the output. Now the final words and the final important thing, very important to understand, whether we talk about the comparison operator or we talk about the logical operator, in both type of operators, the result will always be Boolean type of data. Means either the result will be true or the result will be false. There is no other possibility of output. For example, A is equal to B, either that particular statement will be true or it will be false. If the both the values of A and B variable is same, then the output will be true, and if both values are not equal, then the output will be false. So the important thing, always note down that the output of comparison operator and the output of logical operator will always be in the form of true and false. So the practical part we will see in practical session. So before going for practical session, it's I will like to suggest everybody, please go through the theoretical part. How, what are the different type of operators as I have discussed. So I hope that things are clear to all of you. Kindly keep learning, keep practicing, and try to clear your concept as much as possible, because this is the base of any particular programming language. Okay, thank you very much. All the best. Bye bye.